Okay, you guys, so Cardi B is coming to the defense of a science teacher who allowed his teenage female students to take down his braids in the
Let's go
classroom.
ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So, of course, I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job.
So that TikTok video has people split. Now, some people feel like it's not a big deal, there's nothing serious going on, while others feel like he needs to be fired because it's extremely inappropriate being that they're female students. So Cardi B went live to talk about the situation and give her opinion. Now, she's actually taken up for the teacher, saying that she doesn't believe that he should be fired for any of this. Now, I'm gonna play her live and then I'm gonna play his rebuttal and him explaining everything. So you guys get your popcorn, take a listen, but that's all I have for you and I'll talk to you later.
Hi guys. Uh, I've been having a lot of issues with my Instagram and I don't understand why. Um, first, first I was locked out of my Instagram for 2 days. I couldn't get in my Instagram for fucking 2 days. And after I got locked in, I couldn't get on my fucking, what's that shit called? I couldn't check my DMs for like 2 days. And now I don't know if y'all getting my notifications or not. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it before I get my ass up and start my day. So, I'm seeing this discourse of the whole teacher thing that is getting his hair unbraided by these students and whatever. I seen India get a lot of flack because a lot of people was like, "Girl, mind your business, shut the fuck up." But I understand where she's coming from because like when you have a daughter, like when you have a child, like a girl, your whole mind and your perspective of things like change automatically like this. So me personally, since I have a daughter, I wouldn't want to see my daughter unbraid like any. I don't know, like I wouldn't want to see my daughter be around no man, period. Cause like your perspective and everything when it comes to girls changes when you have an actual daughter. When like you birth a daughter out, like the things that you would do as a teenager or as a grown up, you just don't want to see your daughter do or actually partake in. Now I'm seeing that the teacher might get fired. I don't think he should get fired because you know what? This is the thing. We're lacking teachers right now. There's another teacher that came out on TikTok talking about that like there's like a literacy crisis going on right now. And to be honest with you, like there is so much ways now to make money. Like social media has allowed people to make money the more a way easier way that there's not a lot of people that wants to become teachers. Like first of all, like teachers don't get paid good and nobody want to deal with your fucking kids, to be honest with you. Like these kids nowadays, they're bad. They be hitting the teachers, they be beating the teachers, and Some kids are so addicted to their phones, to their iPads, that they just, when they're in school, they don't want to pay attention. So as you could see in the video, you could tell that the girls really like their teacher. So that means their classmates like their teacher. And when you like your teacher, it makes you want to pay attention more in class, and it makes you want to do better in class. Like when you have a favorite teacher, it encourages you to go to that class and to like it. So I don't think he should get fired, because he probably has a good relationship with his students. And when you have a good relationship with their students, it makes kids enjoy the class, and it makes kids want to go to the class. So should he get fired? I don't think he should get fired. Maybe, like, like probably have a little talk and everything. I understand both sides of the coins, because like I said, I'm a mother to a daughter. So certain things I wouldn't want to see my daughter do. But then again too, maybe we're overly thinking too much. When I was growing up, braids have always been a thing, but like, let's be real. Like in the early 2000s, every girl wanted to learn how to braid. Like, we ain't had no phone, no nothing. Even I know how to braid. Like, y'all might not know this, but even I know how to braid. And like, we would practically practice to do braids on anybody. Like, I would braid anybody here, or if they allow me to. Like, if my teachers would let me braid their hair and do their shit, I would have probably done it too. So I don't think the teacher should get fired, because clearly I don't think the teacher should get fired, because clearly you could tell that they get along with the teachers. And right now we don't really have a lot of people that want to teach right now, and we having what is it, a fucking literacy issue crisis in America. So I think we're very, very, very we need our teachers right now. I don't think he should get fired, especially in the middle of the year and everything. I personally don't think so. I feel like he deserves another chance. I do see India's point too, because like, I have a daughter, and certain things, like when you think about it, it's like, would I want my daughter to be doing this and that? I personally wouldn't. But like, then again, like, like kids, they do things without thinking too much, or like sometimes it's not a big thing. So if the school district is seeing this video, I think you guys shouldn't fire him. Give him another chance. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly the students like him. And when students like a teacher, they're more interested in class. They want to pay attention in class. They want to make their teachers more proud. They don't want to put their teachers down and everything. But this is also like a lesson to some teachers. Like, it's like, don't be doing too much for TikTok. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do too much for TikTok. Don't do too much for social media, because there's the type of trouble that y'all will get, and not everybody's gonna have that good point of view. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I feel about it. Goodbye.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start clearing some people. Start off with this gentleman right here. You're letting your daughters play in a grown man's head. God forbid I had kids, but if I had a daughter with a teacher like myself, with a good heart, good spirit, sound mind, no, I would not mind if they took his hair out. That's what little girls like to do. They like to do hair and do nails and makeup. I have 5 little sisters. You bet your ass I done had a wig on my head before, had a whole lace front. I done got my nails painted, eyebrows done. Bro, this is what they do. As a father, I would even let my daughter do those things. Like if she wanted to paint my nails pink, or freaking put a wig on me, or do my hair, or put makeup on me, I'm going to do every single one of those things. You know why? Because I'm secure in my masculinity. That's one thing that I think is stumping a lot of guys, a lot of grown men today, is they are not secure with themselves, and they project their own insecurities onto others. Everything doesn't have to be weird. It's even the way you worded this question. Read this. You letting your daughters play in a grown man's head. Do you see how you're already trying to spin that? That's very telling of what you have going on upstairs. We as a people have to abandon this idea of, sexual intimacy being tied with getting your hair done. People have this view because typically you're intimate in a sexual manner with someone who does your hair. Automatically, this whole hair video is going to cause some people to be like, oh, where's that? That's weird. But again, it's very telling of your own state of mind. For you to watch a video like that, literally had the camera set up, protect myself, protect my students. Y'all can see there's nothing suggestive going on. It's like family, it's like community, as people were saying in the chat. This is simply a wholesome, innocent, community-oriented activity. As people mentioned, hair is very important in Black culture. We connect and we bond through our hair. And just like I said, little girls love to do hair. Bro, they jumped at the opportunity to help take my hair out and showcase their skills, their talents, and their abilities. Because a lot of them, they do hair. They got little side hustles. They do nails. They do nails, hair, and tracks. What's up? And I'm going to support Black business and support my students every time. Every time. Someone also mentioned, oh, I would love to see some of your guy BFFs in the video instead of just your girl. Bro, do you actually think middle school boys are trying to help their male teacher take his hair out? My sister, what? You only saw girls taking out my hair because only girls wanted to do that. No guys were like, oh, Mr. White, I want to take your braids out. Bro, middle school boys are not on that. They was on the basketball court. They were on the dartboard. They weren't worried about my hair. I think of some other things people were saying in the comments. Oh, this is so unprofessional. What if visitors come into the school? What does the administration think? Where's the admin? What about the parents? What do they think? Haha. Oh, this is how it starts. They start doing stuff like this just to get comfortable, and then they start trying more. I hate the fact that simply because there are incidences of teachers taking advantage of minors, that there's just this like view that, oh, all teachers are on that type time just because of their close-knit relationships with their students. Not all teachers are sick in the head trying to go after minors. Even if it isn't the teacher, what if the girls try to make a move? Bro, I'm rooted enough in my morals and ethics that in the rare case a student does overstep the boundaries that's there, because people are saying, oh, there's no boundaries because he was getting his hair done. Bro, I got boundaries. You need to have boundaries just as a human, but hair, bro, it's hair. But in the rare case a student does overstep a boundary, it is my duty, it is my obligation to correct the behavior. Again, not all teachers are trying to take advantage of minors. A side note, because I just watched this back and it looked like I'm bald. I got cornrows. I just got a big ass forehead. But anyway, as I mentioned in the video, I don't have kids of my own, so my students are literally my children. I love these kids as if they were my own. Very last thing I want to do to my children is take advantage of them and harm them in any way. That's not what we're going for. That's not why I'm a teacher. People are saying like, oh, you ain't got to defend yourself against. I mean, I know I don't, but I still got to put my 2 cents in. Because if you've been following me, you've seen or just scrolled through a few of my videos, you can see, like, me personally, my bullshit meter or my creep or weirdo meter or radar is like dialed in. I can spot fake ass energy or a creep ass dude from a mile away. Energy never lies. So the real no. Not only is my creep radar dialed in, these girls, their radars are also dialed in. They're all just not these clueless girls running around with their, like, heads or chicken with their heads cut off. If they get any weird ass vibes from anybody, especially a grown man, they're going to keep their distance every time. I've literally experienced this, seen some of my students do this very thing. If they feel like you're a creep, bro, they're not getting close to you. They're not going to talk to you, let alone take your hair out. As far as it being unprofessional, I can see that a little bit. Oh, what if there were visitors? Bro, it was a Friday. At the end of the day, 10 minutes before dismissal time. Work is done for the week. Work is done for the day. Fridays are usually our chill days. If they work and do what they're supposed to do Monday through Thursday, Friday I usually give them a day where they could just chill. But we didn't chill this Friday. We did presentations. And then after, I said if they did a good job, we can chill. And during that time, right before dismissal, I was going to get my hair taken out. What else did I miss? Oh, admin, parents, well aware of my social media presence. They're well aware of they love my content. My principal is constantly talking about my videos, even in staff meetings. Oh, this is the viral guy. His TikTok, he's going viral every time, all the time. Parents, every time they see me, Mr. White, you're like a comedian. I love your videos. Most of the students you see in my videos, their parents literally signed media release forms so they could be in my TikTok and in my Instagram videos. Of course, if we have visitors at the school, no, I'm probably not going to be getting my hair taken out because that would be dumb.
Admin does a good job at letting us know, like, oh, we're going to have this person in the school, or this group is coming, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you look the part, wear some school gear, rocked out your school attire. None of that on that day. So, yeah. And literally, when I was to get my hair taken out, the principal came in. He came in the room. He saw what was going on. He saw the operation and walked right out. I didn't get a call or text, Mr. White, I need to talk to you about this. Or the next day or today when I came to school, like, hey, this parent saw this. They're trying, bro, they do not care. They love this. They love it. And as far as it being unprofessional, like I said, I can see that. But again, some of our views of professionalism is stuck in the late 1900s. These are the same people that think like, oh, you're not going to get a job if you got tat. Bro, arms tatted, legs tatted. I'm literally tatted up like the subway in Harlem. One thing I pride myself on is being 100% authentically, unapologetically myself. I have this philosophy that I live by, which is if someone is not doing anything that is harming themselves, someone, or something, mind your damn business. You will never be criticized by someone doing more than you, only someone doing less. If you got haters and people talking shit about what you're doing, most likely you're probably doing something right. I had a conversation with my mom a while back because a similar incident like this happened. Posted a video and there's a few people, oh, it's inappropriate, just because of the type of relationship I have with my students. But she said that you basically might as well get used to stuff like this happening, or people saying stuff like this, because you are a young black man, you are handsome, you're attractive, and you have a good relationship with your students. So people are always going to try to reach and make something out of nothing. But that concludes this rant. I do appreciate all the people who are supportive, and they, like I said, energy never lies. The real know what's up. Y'all can feel it. As far as the 5%ers are concerned, I'd recommend unpacking some of the stuff that y'all got going on, because clearly it's affecting your ability to just see the world for what it is. Love y'all.